This is day number 293, and my name is Jordan Obeas. I'm the founder of dayNumber.io, and I've been documenting my journey for the last 293 days, and I've been building really a platform to support early stage mission-driven founders to really help them share their journey publicly in an honest way that supports themselves and others. Come on, Max. Let's go. Maxie boy, let's go. So the reason why I labeled this this video, why your words create your world as a founder, is because yesterday and for the last week since Monday, I've been really just using Cloud Code to actually build dayNumber, which is crazy. Because before I was using ChatGPT, and then I had to do some I had to be on the computer and build a thing. Now, literally, I was about to actually deploy something like an edit on dayNumber while I was walking here. I said, okay, it might slow down the stream, so I just figured I wouldn't. So yeah, literally, I could just talk to Cloud normally, not like Cloud Code, and then say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. I already created some sort of master principle document to follow, to always go back on and check, and then it would give me a handoff, like a code, like a technical handoff that I hand off to Cloud Code, and then it knows exactly what to do. And then it's coding, pushing it to GitHub, and then GitHub is pushing it to Firebase, which is crazy. So literally, just with our words, and we can create something that we couldn't do I couldn't even do a few months ago, right? I've been building this platform for the last 5 months, documenting for the last 293 days, and literally since Monday until now, did stuff that would have taken me doing the way that I was doing it probably 6 months, probably 6 months, which is crazy. So in literally 6 days, I did each day would have been at least a month's worth of work, so, and I feel like I can help other people do this as well too. It's hey, look, because there's a lot of business owners out there that they probably are just really focused on their business, the day-to-day. They hear about AI, morning. Yeah, they hear about Max, come on, let's go. Yeah, they hear about AI and come on, Max, let's go. Come on, Max, boy. Just want to play, eh? See, Max? Yeah, they hear about AI and then they don't know what to do, so Chris, what's up, guys? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Finding worms. Oh, birds. Come on, Max, let's go. Welcome everyone on this Saturday. Where are you guys all tuning in from today? Where is everyone tuning in from? That's my line of the day. Yeah, because I want to imagine now, if I want to produce let's say some sort of live streaming platform like this, right? Where YouTube allows you to live stream. I'm sure I could probably build it within a month, or less, right? A month or less. To make it workable, probably even less than that, because I don't even know. I just have to ask, okay, what are how do you connect somebody's camera to a software that allows people to, stream live to anybody that's tuning in, right? Something like that. You can just tell Cloud Code, okay, this is what I want literally is able to, it has all the resources, access to all the information out there on the internet, and can compile that information, use it strategically to build something that you want using that information. So it's like, it's just insane, right? And over time, the computing, I know right now is really expensive, but it's gonna get cheaper and cheaper over time. What's going on, David Dominguez? Hey, Barat, Lai, Onyar, Lolo, Queen, David Dominguez. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome. Where are you guys all tuning in from today? Oh wow, look at the clouds here. It's gonna rain at some point. It's spring, so it is gonna rain. This tree was bare before, like not too long ago. Now it's bearing fruit. No fruit. What's going on, everyone? Now, let me make sure. I actually have to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay. Yeah, can you guys hear me well? Like, how's the volume actually? How's the audio? Come on, man, let's go. Is the audio okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. 1 in the chat. All right. But yeah, your words create your world, as a founder. And nowadays, like, wow, it's crazy. And now you can use this in a different context in terms of, just as a human being. What you say is what you get. I mean, if you tell yourself it's going to be hard, then it'll be hard. If you say it's going to be easy, then it's going to be easy. Because your mind doesn't know the difference. It's just getting programmed with the words. Just like you talk to Claude or any of these LLM models, or any type of chatbot. It can only do what you tell it to do right now at this point. So it's basically like your brain, whatever you're saying, the words that are coming out of your mouth and that you're listening to as well. Allow your brain to get programmed, and then it takes actions based on that program, right? At even on an unconscious level, subconscious, unconscious level. So, another spot. Let's look at this tree. Beautiful tree. Kind of reminds me of like or something. Oh, Max, let's go. Welcome everyone. Where's everyone tuning in from today? It's a Saturday here, right, in Canada. Come on, Max, come on. I've been sniffing a lot. It's okay. There's a lot of new smells. Maybe they didn't put any crazy chemicals on this grass. But looks alright. Looks like they just trimmed it. But yeah, so if you're just tuning in, come on, Max, let's go. Earlier, I was talking about like how what I built in the last 6 days would have taken me 6 months the way I was doing it before. And the way I was doing it before, I was using ChatGPT to coach me how to use Flutterflow, which is a visual. And I'm sure there's ways to use Flutterflow. I'm thinking that I'm building, I'm still using Flutter, I think, in terms of the way I'm writing the code or everything like that. But Claude is the one that's writing the actual Flutter code for me, right? So, whereas I think I just didn't set up maybe ChatGPT the right way, but either way, I mean, what has been done in the last 6 days would have taken me 6 months the way I was doing it before. So what I was saying earlier is that, also your words create your world by what you say to yourself. Before before Monday, I was saying, oh, it's too hard to use, to transfer everything over to Claude. There's no way. It's gonna take me like, I need like a whole day to do that. But then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna just download VS Code on the computer I was working on, and get Claude code set up, and then give it a go. Let's see what happens, right? So because I said, why not? And also my friend Paul said, like, just it might be uncomfortable for a little bit, in the beginning, but you just got to do it. He's like, the way you're doing it is like, you're like at a beginner level, you know. So yeah, it's just you just got to take that leap. Sometimes you need that kick in the butt too to say like, okay, I got to try something different, right? And you just got to tell yourself, you know what, why not? If it doesn't work or if it takes time, then why not just see what happens. So I think that's the key, is like, anything that you try, there's certain phrases that you could say to yourself that could also allow you to um, start taking action in the areas that you've been avoiding, right? Also question, like, why have you been avoiding it, right? That's another question that I had to ask myself, or Paul asked me. He's like, he's like, what's stopping you, right? So I think that's Can you guys hear me though? I'm not sure if the volume's actually good. How's the volume? Like, can you guys actually hear me? I know it's windy, but usually at least people can hear me a little bit. Come on, Max, let's go. Max, been licking, sniffing too much. Hey. See more of these kind of trees. Another thing I was thinking about too is people that are super successful or wealthy. They often come from an affluent background. Maybe their family wasn't like super wealthy, like they are now. Like, let's say Bill Gates, reading Source Code by Bill Gates, and his on his mom's side, very affluent family. You know, bank. So like they came from like a banking, um, political type of like lineage there, and yeah, and it was like on both sides of the mom side. It was mostly the mom side that had the affluence, but the main thing that is the difference is the words that they say and they use, right? So I was thinking about certain phrases that you could say that would allow you to open up your mind. Well, one of the things there's also things that they wouldn't say. They wouldn't say like, no, that's not possible, or no, you can never do that. That was not even in their vocabulary. They wouldn't even mention that. So or they would say words of encouragement to their kids, right? Like people of affluent family, or encourage them certain ways, get them to think differently, critically, right? Question things, right? Allowed. But in let's say families where you grow up and it's at a point of like more like protection or trying to keep it safe, or usually that's in the middle, kind of like in the middle class, like the middle ground, like not too rich, not too poor. You know, sometimes when you actually have people that come from very poor, upbringings, it could cause the complete opposite to happen, where it drives them to become super wealthy, right, and do whatever it takes and get out of that situation, right, so that they never experience that pain again, right. So a lot of that's what happens there. But people usually in the middle class, it's like it's not. not so much, they grow up with like trying to protect their way of living. That's where it's like, oh, it's not possible, or don't get your hopes up, or those are for lucky people, right? So, but somebody who is rich or affluent, or somebody who's dirt poor, they might say those negative things, but more so, they'd be driven by like, you know what, I'm already when when you're at the bottom, the only way you can go is up. We're at the very bottom, right? So, are you still doing magic tricks in Piccadilly Circus? No, no, I haven't done that in a while. Daniel Lux, whereabouts are you? How, did you subscribe before for like a long time ago, or how did you know I did magic at Piccadilly? Like that was like 10 years ago, like almost 10 years ago, September of 2015. Yeah, September of 2015, September to October, around that time. Yeah, I was in the UK. Um, yeah, I was doing magic there. I was there for like 6 weeks, I think 6 weeks. Yeah, even did my own little workshop, teaching magic tricks to help people build confidence, at my friend's uncle's restaurant, and then also did magic for, I think, like a Halloween thing there. I subscribed 10 years ago and I was 16. You showed me some nice tricks. Oh, okay, nice, nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Welcome back, bro. That's crazy. 10 years later, you're back. That's crazy, man. I'm glad I came back. I'm glad I'm still doing magic. I'm in Canada, though. I'm in Canada. So, yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, welcome back. I still do magic, I think the other day I did some magic on a coworker. If you look on my previous live stream back in March 25th, um, for 2 hours I was walking around the conference, going up to people that attended the conference and also had booths, did magic to them and the people around them, and asked them about their business. So did that not too long ago. But looking to do more. I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna do more magic. That's awesome, man. Do you remember what trick I did? Hey, come on. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he's just jumpy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Max 4. He's 4. Yeah.
Oh, hi. You smell my dogs, do you? Yeah, you do. I got females.
Max, no jumping.
Oh, that's okay, buddy. Oh, I'm not a meanie. I'm nice guy. Sorry, hold up.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, now you want to be nice to me.
He just wants you to pet him. He wants you to pet him.
Oh, okay. I'll come back then. Here. Smell my dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I can pet you. Yeah, that's like mine. Oh, you're a beauty. Yeah, I have Dutch Shepherds.
Oh, yeah. Nice, nice.
One is 14 months old, and that one's like yours.
Oh, yeah. He's like, come on, touch me, play with me.
You know what? I'd rather have a dog like that, friendly,
oh, yeah,
than anything else.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Some people don't like it, but dog saying it's friendly. Not me. Hi, see it? I didn't touch your hair. I didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, look at
He's like, do you have treats?
Oh, I wish I would have brought some. I'm sorry, buddy. Next time I see you, I'll make sure I get treats again.
All right, man. Have a good one. Take care. A little kid. I do. You let a card spawn in your hand. That's what Daniel Locke said. Oh, wow. Spawn in my hand? Like appeared in my hand kind of thing? Or spin in my hand? What do you mean? Alrighty. Max, you see a friend? Alright, let's go. A little bit busy here. It's a weekend. Wow. A lot of cars. Just gotta wait. Max. I don't know why he barks at trucks. Even like Max, hey, this way. Max. It appeared in your hand. That's all I remember. I mean, it was 10 years ago. Yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. Um, that's really cool. No, it definitely it caused you to remember me. So that's awesome. And obviously, I went live, and you're a subscriber. So, but I also considered too. Funny enough, that should I start a new channel or not? And I said no. I'm just gonna continue because look at Mr. Beast. Like he has his channel from when he first started. And he never changed his channel. He made other channels since then, but he has the main channel is still the one that he started with. So it's cool to see people that I'm glad I kept going. I've been documenting my journey for the last 293 days now, and it's really was to help me stay accountable. And I was always thinking, if I don't get any viewers, that's fine, whatever. And then I started going live the last over 100 days. I started meeting new people, even met one person that's not too far from me who connected me with somebody that's in the founder ecosystem. And, shout out to Josh Galt for connecting me. Thank you for that. And yeah, my hope now is to really use this as a platform to um, help other founders get discovered. Give them a stage to be seen, stay visible, and let their stories be heard, because what they're building actually matters, right? And so that's really what I want the platform that I'm building, dayNumber, to be, is for founders to be heard and seen and supported, right? So that they can fulfill their mission with what they're building, right? It's that important. Sometimes we feel like we have the answer to some of the biggest problems in this world, but if nobody hears about it, or then it doesn't really matter. Or if it doesn't help anyone, like you don't actually execute on that idea, build anything, then it's not really gonna matter, right? So, and you have to be seen, right? So you can't be seen. You can't, and when you're seen, people are gonna start to know you. Not for they're just following along, your journey to see what you're building, right? All right, just crossing the street now. All right, guys, I'm gonna give a shout out to everyone that chatted here. Daniel Locks 8800. Can't pronounce that name, but he's number 3. David Dominguez, Lolo Queen, Barrett Lyonier. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the end of dayNumber 293. And not the end, I mean, the end of the live stream. I go live every single day, so make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like I said, I might be doing magic at some point soon. Till then, I'll be updating daily. And also on dayNumber. Check me out on dayNumber, daynumber.io. That's in. Yeah, you can see on the feed. Just go to the public feed. Well, you have to create an account first. But yeah, you can follow my journey. That's a good idea that I'm just thinking right now, is that instead of me putting daynumber.io, just click on my public profile link and my log and see my journey. Follow along my journey on dayNumber and ask me any question. And ask dayNumber any question about my journey. Yeah. Yo, are busy. What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm actually just about to end the stream. Lock in chat. That's funny. That's funny. I know. I know. Welcome back, Fusion DPOM. What's going on? You're here again. Yes. We're busy. Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta head out, but thank you guys for coming back again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. DayNumber 293. I'm out.